The vision you saw told the story far more eloquently than I ever could. Athena was consumed by her research, and was willing to sacrifice her own child if it hastened her progress. She did not offer him a position here out in a sense of love or pride. It was merely because she knew he could be the most palpable test subject. I see now why you hid the truth from him. I cannot say with certainty that Erechthonios could handle the weight of such betrayal, after holding his mother on a pedestal for so long. Unfortunately, it seems not even her death has ensured his safety. Hephaestus has taken up Athena's research and succeeded in creating Hemethoi. I know not what his ultimate end is, but 'tis plain it is connected with the resurrection of Athena. That knowledge alone is sufficient to direct our next course of action. As the rest of your story, we shall hear it after we've returned Erechthonios to safety, in accordance with Aegisthus' last wish. Very well. I can, at least, assure you that finding him shall prove relatively simple now that Hephaestus can no longer bend Pandaemonium to his will. There is but one place left for him to find refuge, the Black Heart of Tartarus, where Athena built her testing compound. We can assume that Hephaestus will offer fierce resistance. I must focus my every effort on securing a safe means of approach. Alright. We gotta get into it then. La Habrea, I would ask that you assume the duty of summoning Mosmi's Phantom Warriors. I have no objections. My ability to fight within Tartarus would be greatly diminished in any case. However, I wish to deal the final blow to Hephaestus myself. There's no need to dirty your hands with such a deed. I take it then that you have no intent to seal him away as before. The presence I felt when I encountered Hephaestus bore little resemblance to the entity I created. By his own hand, he has become something far more wicked, and the same magics that once shackled him may very well shatter before the power he wields. On my pride as a researcher, I am loath to repeat the same mistake twice. I will not see these events play out again, and so he must be extinguished. That makes sense. Well then, I shall open the way forward. May we finish this together. Alright. Eludibus, open the door for us. Let's go. Eighth circle. That was fast. We unlocked that really quickly, so we should be able to go in no problem. So this is the fight. This is make the tree for more loot fight. Oh, here he is. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's got him all chained up.
Erechthonios is mine, heart and soul. And with your death, none will be left to stop me.
Oh boy. Oh shit. Perfect imperfection. This music. My god. Okay. Let's do it.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Ow.
From fulgent flame my servants rise.
Oh. That's why people went to the sides.
Not but ash in your wake.
Do we get in?
Let seep sorrow into your heart.
Okay, it's Hot Tail and Hot Wing. I get it. I get it.
A fitting death.
Look at this music.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Uh-oh, he's transforming. Ooh, full uptime.
Know my rage.
All this music. Oh, that's cool. It's like a little remix of like La Habre's music. Like when we fought him. Okay, that's cool. Which makes sense. This is like a clone. An evil, like, clone of La Habrea. Okay, that is sick. I like that.
Perish in flames embrace. Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
Nice. I actually dodged that somehow. That's why people walked over there. That makes sense.
From fulgent flame my servants rise.
Okay.
I tire of this farce.
Let me do that really quick.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Oh, he's turned like a fucking Resident Evil boss. Okay.
You are prey to be consumed.
Uh-oh. Okay, nice. So we just kill these? Okay. We killed them. Alright. Okay, again, this is cool. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
That's hot wings, so we're chilling here.
Let seep sorrow into your heart. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Guys, we do the jumps, right?
You will know my rage.
Yeah. Okay. And then back over there. So push. Then we get pushed over there. Then we get pushed over here. And then we get pushed this way. Yes. Look at me being smart.
Who, praying before before a god.
This is again. I am enjoying this fight so far. It's fun. It got simple mechanics. I know Savage is gonna be Savage is gonna be something else.
Perish in flame's embrace.
Okay, this I think I got figured out now, so I should be fine.
Go forth and sate your boundless
Yeah.
hunger.
So the two fire thingies that come up there do big circles like that. So you gotta kind of watch what they go into. So they go into those two, so I can go to either corner here. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm safe here. Yes.
From fulgent flame my servants rise.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I'm tired of this farce.
I'm gonna reprise all that. I'm sure that's raid wide. Okay, yeah, it was.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Okay, this is a fun fight. I actually am enjoying this. Okay, so the snake stuff, so I need to look away.
Are prey to be consumed.
Look away from the snakes and then kill them, I believe. Yes. Nice. And now kill them. Ooh, some people got pretty low there. No, a Dragoon.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
It's Hot Wing.
Let seep sorrow into your heart. From fulgent flame my servants rise. Out of my sight!
Ooh, yikes.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Okay, more jumps, more stomps.
You will know my rage.
Okay, which one's first? So over there, and then over there. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Hell yeah, okay. I really do like that mechanic. That is a really,
Praying before
really
a
fun
god.
mechanic. Let me just... My burst.
Perish in flame's embrace.
Nice. We did it. Good fight. Fun fight, fun tier. So now La Habrea's gotta finish him off. So what minion do we get from this? What's the minion? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, and there's Ericthonios. Brain's not working? That's all good. I mean, again, it is a normal version, so it's not that big of a problem. Alright, what's the loot? Oh, Wind Up Eric. Oh, that's cool. Give me. Oh, wow, she actually gave it to me. Yay! Alright, I don't think I need any of that. Fun fight. That was fun. So how's the story gonna go? Blame Savage Brain? Ah. Yeah, I guess the Savage is a bit different from the normal. The chain of events that led to this moment began with my error, when out of mercy I confined you here. Now I break it and leave no trace of you behind. And yeah, people are free to leave now. We're done with the raid tier for today. This is not over. I see you will not go peacefully. Uh-oh, he still got him. Even a cast-off would, uphold his pride. Oh, such an impulse must speak to the overwhelming arrogance of my other half. Oh, no problem. Thanks for coming around, Moshi. I appreciate it. Even though it was just the normal stuff, I appreciate you coming by to help. So, again, thank you. And if you want, feel free to drop a follow, because I will be doing the next raid tier and the extremes as well. So, you're always welcome to come by and help if you're free. So, that's something to consider. Such an impulse would speak to the overwhelming arrogance of my other half. The name Hephaestus shall grow to eclipse yours. None shall remember the deeds of La Habrea once I fulfill Athena's ambition. For sure, I appreciate it. Yeah, awesome, thank you. But you know, yeah, for sure. If you guys want, you can type in !Discord in the chat to get a link to the server. And that way you guys can know if I post live, or I can just chat with you guys off stream and tell you guys know, or I can just tell you guys what I plan on doing next. So yeah, Spoon's got you hooked up to the server. The name of Hephaestus shall grow to eclipse yours. None shall remember the deeds of La Habrea once I fulfill Athena's ambition and bring Ericthonios' dream to life. You speak as if you care a whit for the boy. Why then do you cower behind him? There are some desires which must not be realized. Athena would see the world destroyed if it meant she could find hers in the ruins. As for Ericthonios, he knows not what his wish would beget. A truth which you have hidden from him. Do you truly believe a father's role is to deceive and manipulate? Oh, he's waking up. My wish? You would claim the name Hephaestus and call yourself his father, yet you bind his mind and body in dark chains. Your words and your pride ring hollow. Athena wants her son by her side, and he desires to return there. What wickedness is there in mending a broken family? Athena cared not for Ericthonios, beyond how he could serve her ends. You claim to be acting of his interest, but 'tis plain you are no different. As I ushered Athena to her end, I vowed that my sole mission in life would be to guide this star true. In service to that vow, I silenced the whispers of my heart. I cannot nurture a son whilst an entire world looked to me for guidance. For that choice, I bear the responsibility. Yet he is still my son, and I'll not suffer you to seduce him with false hope. You who are naught but the bitter dregs of Athena and I, the very worst of us. Mother, she... No, then who? How do I... Trust La Habrea. I don't think I didn't know I'd ever say those words. Trust him. I hear you. I owe you and Themis an apology. Athena, did you ever... In La Habrea, I will have my say. Nashe's powering up. How? His mind was mine. I can't explain. Masami's words reached me through the haze. They rang loud and clear. As did the words of another, in a voice much like yours, but resounding with truth. Hell yeah, father and son. A power duo. Oh, we can do it without help now as well. How? When did you master these bonds? Oh, I've interred much worse. Oh, shit. You worthless. You... Oh, hell, this is like the... It's like this gives equivalent of like the father-son Kamehameha. Ooh. And drop the stone. It appears my failures have borne fruits after all. So whose crystal is it? Is it his? Is it Athena's? You did well, son. Wow, what a proud, a proud moment for him. What's Eric got to say? Where are we? Good question. Let me take that minion really quick. With Hephaestus' essence contained in this crystal, we may safely return to Erechthonios above. That he would bind Hephaestus with only half his senses intact. You quite understand his adeptness in the art of interment. It was hardly what I had in mind, but a feat deserving of praise nonetheless. Okay then. I'll take more direct hit. Why not? Okay, last quest. So yeah, I'd say of the tier, P7 was probably the most difficult, just because that's the only one that wiped us so far. The big tree. I feel no trace of Hephaestus' poison in your mind, and for a blessing, it appears your body's none the worse for wear. Oh, is this Elidibus? Oh yeah, it is. I made my way here as soon as I could. I no longer sense Hephaestus, and the force assailing Pandaemonium's barriers has ceased. Are you rid of him for good and all? Mm-hmm. So then what? I see. Despite his muddled senses, Erechthonius felt that to seal Hephaestus away was the proper course. It wasn't so noble as that. I only knew something had to be done, so I acted. La Habrea, was that how you dealt with Hephaestus in the past? Indeed, he was not but the parts of my memory and soul that I had cut away, a mass of ether without a material vessel. Storing his essence within a crystal was the most logical choice. Or storing his essence. On that matter, I believe the time has come for you to share the rest of your tale of Hephaestus' creation and Athena's end. I heard your words, but only vaguely, as if from under the surface of a deep pool, my mother wished to use me. I would hear the whole truth. I want to know what happened here, and what drove Athena to act as she did. I'm ready. Wait, lore dump. Lore dump time. Athena's brilliance outshone us all. Even the other members of the Words of La Habrea were as children in comparison. So dedicated to research was she that it was not unheard of her to forget meals or even sleep. Her mind was ever grasping for knowledge, and it was in this endless search that she became obsessed with uncovering the secrets of life. You see, while we can conceive life in various forms, she means of creating a soul beyond our ken. Similarly, though, we can enhance and alter our physical vessels. We've ever been bound to them. Athena's purpose was to shatter these limitations. Such limitations as we were not meant to surpass. She sought to enter the realm of the gods. Scarce few have the ability to comprehend what such a task entails, let alone the courage to attempt it. For most, thought would be an idle fancy, considered once and then discarded. Not so for Athena. As leader of the Words of La Habrea, I spoke with her often about transcending our being. From an academic perspective, the challenge has plagued countless researchers through the ages. It was during these musings that I began to formulate a theory, a means by which a person could meld with the creation. The weaknesses of one would be mitigated by the strengths of the other, and the result could be something greater than we've ever imagined. Although it was but a theory, Athena insisted I develop it further. Curious about every detail along the way, our conversations became more frequent, and our platonic relationship grew into something much more. I take it I was born not soon after. Just so. I believe she bore true affection for me, and was blind to her hidden intentions. When Pandaemonium was built and she requested to lead the researchers, I saw no reason to deny her. Even setting aside our relationship, her accomplishments as a scholar made her the obvious choice. However, in giving her Pandaemonium, I also gave her free rein to conduct whatsoever experiments she could devise. When you found out what she was doing, you killed her. I made haste to Pandaemonium at the moment I learned of these hidden chambers. I left Agdistis to keep watch from Tartarus's vestibule as I ventured deeper, knowing not what would await me. As for what occurred next, 'tis best to see with your own eyes. What is this? I was gonna pull up like a little hologram or replay of what happened. Is that me? You are well aware that out of respect for our neighbors in Elpis, the researchers of Pandaemonium are not to be masked. Yet you stand before me with your face covered. What petty defiance is this? Is this Athena, I'm assuming? Yeah. What indeed? So quick are you to rebuke me, though you yourself have not set foot in these halls since their inception. You must have known you could not conceal this from myself and Agdistis forever. As well you know that I cannot allow this to continue. I shall say this but once. Release Erichthonios, else I shall have no choice but to strike you down. I would meet my end at the hands of none other. However, ere my time is come, I will have you know the why of it. Then you will not desist. Once you understand what has driven me this far, you shall see that stopping was never an option. The feelings of one weigh little against the needs of the entire star. Of course, of that I'm well aware, but you did not deign to descend from your lofty heights simply to lecture me as you would a child. You have an interest of my motivations, what possessed Athena, peerless researcher and mother to the son of the great La Habrea, to embark on the path to her downfall. History will demand an answer, but it is you who deserves one. Give me your hand, La Habrea, and we shall know one another more deeply than ever before. I think that's what it says. The dialogue box closed before I could click. Impossible. You bonded your souls? Aye, that the boundaries between us would cease to be, shoved from me everything to be understood. I found myself unable to refuse. At that moment, my mind was a storm of questions, yet one roared the loudest. Did Athena ever truly love me? I am become thee, memory and mind. And I thee. So what, they like fused? Can you feel it? My heart, all that I am. Yes, as if it were my own. A fathomless desire to dissect the mysteries of life, to transcend our mortal flesh, and bleed into a higher plane of existence. An unquenchable thirst for knowledge, not a single thought spared for another, for the star. How disappointing. Yet what is known cannot be unknown. You have beheld my life's work. Try as you might to excise the memory, the seed of desire remains, and when it takes root, you too shall be consumed by the self-same fervor. Oh shit. I will dig it out. I will dispense with the corruption of my soul ere your rotten insight spreads. 'Twas my weakness that led me let this wickedness fester, but never again. Today I shall cast aside the fickle emotion and abide in duty alone. Today I renounce all that I was and live only as La Habrea. So what does that mean? Thus did I forsake the part of myself that had been polluted by Athena, sealing it within a crystal. Oh, that's what it means. Okay, you kind of... Okay. Never did I think I would one day face those memories made flesh. And forgive my bluntness, but your actions bordered on insanity. To go to such lengths to escape your memories, you nearly rewrote your very existence. Rest assured, the change did not go unnoticed by our colleagues in the convocation. Iggiorm and Emmett Selk in particular made plain the suspicions they had harbored. Oh yeah, Iggy. I remember her. As well they should have. That you escaped with your life was nothing short of a miracle. Why didn't you destroy the crystal then and there? Did you think one day to make use of the knowledge it contained? I will not deny such considerations played into my decision, but my main motivation was fear. I never attempted such a feat before. The crystal was my sole recourse should something go awry in the remainder of my soul. In hindsight, to cling to it was a mistake born of doubt. Athena must have anticipated that I would resort to such measures. I prepared a vessel beforehand that would accept the dregs of my soul. Hephaestus doubtless believed he was performing his duty as a husband and father should, yet in truth, he was but a puppet being pulled to and fro by Athena's desires. His goal was not to raise himself high, he thought only of seeing his dear Athena live again, that she might finish what she began. Yet for all that, he and I were alike. We yet share that fatal flaw, you see. Our need for control blinded us to other perspectives. While I was in thrall of Hephaestus, you called out to me. What say you now? Does La Habrea speak true? I mean, yeah, I somewhat trust him. Yeah. I will make the one decision and trust La Habrea for once. I just want to know one thing. Do you truly believe that hiding the truth was best for me, even knowing how I felt about my mother? The La Habrea I knew had a fatal flaw, after all. I'm still not convinced. I have said all I can say. Now it's for you to choose to believe me, or not. The La Habrea I know holds duty above all else. I would sooner prostrate myself before an erupting volcano than my fickle emotions in his path. When you return to the surface, you'll doubtless don that mask once more. So before we climb out of this forsaken pit, I suppose I should say... Thank you, Hephaestus. Interesting. I'm really enjoying this story. Just learning about La Habrea in his past, I guess. And Walker's done a good job on kind of showing off all the Asians that we've fought throughout the game. I've heard enough. There's more I would yet discuss, but we should first return to Pandaemonium's gates. I'll gather my thoughts on the way. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Again, I'm really liking this. Oh, my back. Oh, it's so sore. Like, over here. Oh, I hate it. I owe you an apology, Masumi. It was due to my own inexperience that Hephaestus was so easily able to take hold of my mind. I also owe you thanks. If you and Themis hadn't chosen to brave the chaos occurring in Pandaemonium, I would never have known La Habrea's story, my father's story. All good, buddy. 'Twas a tale I too fascinated to hear. I very much look forward to speaking with Azim upon my return. I cannot help but wonder how much of this he foresaw. I'm afraid I cannot allow that, Elidibus. So long as you retain control of Pandaemonium, there is work to be done. But of course, I shall first free the remaining warders and restore this place to its former glory. Using the facilities in Tartarus, we should be able to reverse the changes made to their bodies and minds. I shall stay behind to oversee the process. Okay, so we're kind of alright, saving everyone. This as well, but I must yet learn why I was considered the key to Hephaestus' experiments, and how he intended to revive Athena. Such questions are best left unanswered. In fact, I forbid the pursuit of that knowledge. The boundary between man and creation shall never again be crossed. And I intend to destroy the crystal containing Hephaestus' essence, that this mistake never again repeats. I see no reason to gainsay your judgment. It is yet the matter of your crystal, however. Truth be told, I had not considered its origin until I saw the one containing Hephaestus' ether. I was struck by how wholly different they were. There's another. Oh yeah, my Asm crystal. While imbuing a crystal with memories is a simple process, storing a message, a warning even, would be something altogether more complex. This also means that someone besides the present company and Asm was aware of the plot unfolding within Pandaemonium. Then why would they not make themselves known, even now? No threats remain. Perhaps it was one of the warders. We shall question them after they are freed. A task may take some time. A resource I'd rather not steal more of from you. Return at your leisure, and we will share our results then. You've done more than enough for the time being. I'm of the same mind. Leave those loose ends to us, and continue upon your journey. Or if you are so inclined, take a much-needed repose. This talk of journeys smacks of Asm. As well it should. He is pledged to keep moving until he's seen every corner of the world. If you do find yourself with a spare moment, you might bring that crystal of yours to La Habrea. You may be able to offer further insight. Until then, my friend. All right. Cool. That's it with these guys for now. This does feel like the end, but I wonder where the last tier will take us. This is interesting. Because I know we got one more tier left to do. For 6.4. So I wonder what's going to happen during it all. Life isn't Masumi. Excuse me if I'm not my usual chipper self, but we have not been without our difficulties in your absence. You see, communication with the airship Professor Claudian commissioned for his research was lost some time ago, and now we have quite lost track of where he might be. So we gotta find him. To make matters worse, Nemgigi was just sent word of an unusually large amount of energy coming from somewhere within the ethereal sea. I was just on my way to the Iatoscope, in fact. Please, you must come with me. Alright. Let's see what's going on. What the fuck? Okay, that's just Pandaemonium. It's here? What is that? Is it real? Why is that whenever danger visits the world, you're never far behind? Oh. So what the fuck? Pandaemonium is here now? In the sea? And you two, Professor Claudian's assistants, I take it. As you arrived before me, I take it you are involved in this. I would thank you to furnish me with your explanation. What the fuck? Okay. What do we explain? It's like when Dracula's castle disappeared in the ethereal sea. While the research summary you submitted to the forum gave us no cause for concern, these details are alarming. The professor's last message indicated he was on his way to Aziz Law, but we know not whether he ever reached his destination. A rash endeavor, even for Claudian, but he has never allowed the thrill of discovery to cloud his better judgment. We have no recourse but to entreat Ishgard's aid in research and searching for him. As for that unsightly fortress which materialized in the ethereal sea, Pandaemonium, was it? It cannot be left alone. For the time being, information regarding this matter must be strictly controlled so as to minimize panic. We will gather those with knowledge of the ethereal sea, continue monitoring it for further irregularities. You two, submit a detailed report to the forum at once. Okay, so now, interesting. At present, we have far more questions than answers. Nevertheless, I would ask for your assistance as much at such a time that our investigation has concluded. Our investigation conducted, I think it was. Very good. If you'll excuse me, I must apprise the forum of what occurred here. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So is that? Oh yeah, that is it. The fuck happened? Pandaemonium appeared in the ethereal sea. And just when we need him the most, Professor Claudian remains unaccounted for. He even brought the crystal with him. We are left with scarce few straws to grasp at. While I am but a lowly assistant, even I can see that our two current problems are likely related. The same party or phenomenon may be responsible for both. Conversely, I see now that my unexperienced imagination failed to do Pandaemonium's pitiless spires justice. I can only wonder if the facility itself traversed the ages. Do the creations within do the same? What of the keywords? But answers to those questions shall come in time, I'm sure. For now, I must do as Master Fortunal asked and write that report. As for you, Masumi, pray get what rest your responsibilities will allow. When we next call upon you, I wager we shall need you in prime condition. Skill speed, I guess. I don't know. Okay, cool. And I believe, yes, that is the first quest for P9, so we will do that later. Let's check the gear really quick. Oh my god, dude, this fucking armor set's sick. Oh, and the Savage version is dyeable. Okay, yeah. We are 100% gonna get this armor set when I do Savage. When I do this, this tier Savage. God, it's so cool. Oh my god, I fucking love this. It looks sick. The weapon's amazing as well. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Alright. Look at the scythe. Alright, we're gonna take a look at the scythe as well. Oh, the scythe is cool. Okay, I'm assuming the glow will also match with the gear set. Because the tank weapons are glowing orange to match the tank gear's orange glow. But yeah, dude, that is sick. Okay, okay, yeah. This tier, I am looking forward to doing Savage just for the gear alone. The gear looks so cool. Nice. I like it.